Deputy Majority Leader Alexander Afeyamarkin has again challenged the notice of a vote of censure filed by the minority in Parliament against the Minister responsible for Finance, Ken Ofori Atta. Alexander Afeyamarkin is questioning why the order of notice, which is required to be advertised for 7 days, also captures the grounds which forms the basis for the action by the minority to trigger a process to impeach the embattled Minister of Finance. He further insists the Finance Minister should be served with a notice and made to appear to defend himself with his lawyers before a vote of censure can be taken. Let's cross over to Parliament for a live feed.
If the Finance Minister elects to bring a council to respond on his behalf, which is his constitutional bona fide, what do we do? Because, Mr. Speaker, under contempt proceedings, we have discussed. Yes. Mr. Speaker, they always want to divert attention. An important matter has been raised. Let's finish with that, then we can deal with ex-cathedral issues. Mr. Speaker, the question is, if the Minister of Finance elects to exercise his right under the Constitution to employ the services of counsel, how do we treat it as a House? Mr. Speaker, it is his right and his far right. And I'm drawing our attention to it so that on the day we don't meet our cul-de-sac. Because, Mr. Speaker, under our own jurisprudence on contempt, we allow the contemnor, the respondent contemnor, to be represented by counsel. And we have precedence in that. Because he is entitled to be heard. Right to fair hearing is a sine qua non thing. You cannot take it away from a respondent in a matter. So, Mr. Speaker, this advert here, there is good reason why the proponent of the Constitution said we should put it on notice. And it is good we've done that. Whilst it is yet to be matured, my view is, as a House, we should look at all the roadblocks and appropriately address them before the day comes. You and I are aware that even when questions are filed, and Mr. Speaker admits, upon the question being admitted, there's a transmission administratively to the minister concerned, which enables him to come. Here we are. We have mounted a serious matter as censure. A serious matter as censure. And the applicants have not served him, neither have they supported their motion with the basis upon which they mount the application, except to advertise some ex-cathedral matters. So all I am saying as a House, Mr. Speaker, all I am saying, I'm not going into that, Mr. Speaker's ruling. This is another angle I am looking at it. The last time I didn't raise the issue of Article 14. And colleagues, let's be careful here. Today, it may be you. And you may think it's okay. But if we agree on the rules of procedure in dealing with this matter, posterity will come and judge all of us. It could be Haruna Idrisu tomorrow.
The minority leader Haruna Idrisu on his part stressed that the matter had already been ruled on by Speaker Alban Bagbin. He further called on the majority side to assist the minority impeach the finance minister when the motion is finally tabled for consideration.
Much for the opportunity to respond to the deputy leader. Mr. Speaker, this House is governed by the Constitution 1992, Republican Constitution of Ghana, and by our standing orders. Mr. Speaker, the matter to which the deputy leader is referring to is an attempt to resurrect a matter to which the Speaker have made a pronouncement, which pronouncement is that the motion is meritorious and competent and had been admitted by the Speaker. But Mr. Speaker, to respond to him, I will just say that the Speaker has ruled and he must show respect to the ruling of the Speaker. If he has any disagreement on the ruling of the Speaker, he knows what to do. But Mr. Speaker, ordinarily in any civilized democracy in the world, you don't even need a motion for the Minister for Finance to proceed home. He himself, upon self-appraisal of where he has led the country to and led the economy to, in all conscience will bow out and save this country, save investment. So we have brought a motion, a competent motion. Mr. Speaker, I'm well aware that this side, we do not have the minimum threshold to succeed in essential. But I'm also well aware that voting on this matter will be secret and will be by secret ballot. And I'm aware that there are reasonable people opposite the aisle. Very reasonable. Very, I withdraw. Leader feels offended. There are like-minded persons opposite the aisle who share our position, but are afraid to be seen offending the president because the Minister of Finance has become his small god.